Welcome to Cross Country Weekly. I'm Jim Clark. We're talking with Cavalier head coach Rob Mizicko. And Rob, an outstanding race at Slippery Rock. The men will go with them first. Second place finish, 6 in the top 20. And that's about as good as you can get.
Yeah, we definitely opened up with a really good race there with the men. Justin Grubert is doing an outstanding job out front for us. He continues to impress myself with every race effort. Our grad assistant, Luke, was out in front, kind of pulled away from him at the end of the first mile, and Justin made this great adjustment in the race. Kind of let Luke go, ran his race, ran a smart race, kind of went back, let the Slippery Rock kids get back into the race, and then, kind of ran with them until the very end, and then used his speed to take the win.
Well, Justin's doing this week in, week out. His times are outstanding. And I imagine it was probably kind of neat having Luke in the race again. And you're thinking, well, the one guy I got to beat, he doesn't count. I mean, he does, but he doesn't. Mm-hmm. And top to bottom, just what an outstanding race.
Yeah, Luke has been there the whole time along for Justin's training. I mean, that's who's pushing Justin in practice is Luke. So it's definitely helped when you get him out there on race day too.
And Luke, had pretty impressive credentials coming to Walsh with his background.
Yeah, we have a rare find in Luke. Luke ran for the University of Pennsylvania, had an outstanding career there, ran up there in Chardon High School, had a great high school team. It's been, he's a great benefit to have.
And also with good races, you have Justin Eddy, a 5th place finish, Jordan Grubert 10th, and then Jackson Zaremba, Matt Roshak, Matt Thisson, all in the top 20.
Yeah, it was, Justin Eddy hadn't clicked yet this year, and for him to run that race the way he did, it was good. It was a big confidence boost for him going into GLIAC in 2 weeks, and that's what we needed. We needed Justin to click. Jackson has clicked, Jordan has clicked. Now the hard part is clicking all 3 of those guys on the same day. Matt Roshak and Matt Thiessen are doing a really nice job in our 5-6 spot. Matt Thiessen's having a great freshman year, and Roshak is about as consistent as they come as our number 5. And we have to continue to make that push with our 5 to get a little bit closer to our competition's 5s. And then I think we're going to see a lot of improvement in our team standings.
That was a strong team race, as you have Robert Morris D2, Gannon D2, Niagara D2, Salem D2. Now Slippery Rock won the race, but there was a lot of space between 2 and 3. You guys had a strong second place finish.
Yeah, we did have a strong second place. For a while there we were in the hunt with Slippery Rock, and that's what we want to be. Slippery Rock right now is, I think, in their Atlantic region is 5th this week in their rankings. So for us to go out there and compete with these schools right off the bat, our first year, it's very encouraging.
And the women, a 7th or 4th place finish, 17 field. Again, strong finish. Alyssa Yoder, once again, 6th place finish. Kelsey Dickey's there at 12th. Annie Wise, Caitlin Stayer, all good performances at Slippery Rock.
Yeah, on the women's side, it was a little bit different. Obviously, Kelsey and Alyssa up front for us are doing what they've been doing all year, and you could really tell their experience. This is the first time the women have run 6K, and at the Division II level, 6K is the conference distance, the regional distance, and obviously the national distance. And our girls traditionally have not done that. So for them to do that for the first time, it was a shock to their system. Even though we've been training for 6K, we haven't raced 6K. So this is the first 6K. Then we go over to Slippery Rock, and that course was very challenging. A lot of hills, and we have not seen hills. I mean, we've trained hills, but we have not seen hills on race day. So when you have that with the elements of high winds and just pretty rainy day on Saturday, the elements with the 6K distance threw our younger girls off. If you look at our lineup, I mean, you have Kelsey and Lissa and Kate Ryan that have some experience. Lissa's the only one that actually has multiple years experience. And then the rest of our lineup, they're all freshmen. So not only are they seeing the 6K distance for the first time, they're racing on a course that is more difficult. So I think it's going to, well, I'm excited to see them race again in 2 weeks on 6K up in Midland.
So that's good. You got a chance to get that under your belt with the 6K race before the conference meet. Now, how will your training differ now with a week off this week, getting ready for the GLIAC race on the 20th for both teams?
We'll cut down the volume a little bit as far as miles run, but when we look at the particulars, I mean, we're going to run pretty hard. We're going to do some pretty good workouts, 2 good workouts. One, we're going to do a hard workout today, and then we'll come back on Friday and do a hard workout. We'll lighten up on the Saturday, Sunday, kind of rest them up a little bit, do some prime timing workout next week, and then rest them up and hopefully go out there and have our best race of the year in our, ideal meet. I mean, this is the big meet on our schedule, the GLIAC champion. Even though we have a couple meets after the GLIAC, this is the meet on our schedule. This is the one we've had circled. This is the one we want to go up there and perform as well as we can perform and set the tone for future.
Well, you've got a good group. You're preparing them well, and another fine race on Saturday. And best of luck next week.
Well, thank you very much, Jim.
That's our Cross Country Weekly for this week.